Hi viewers, in this lesson I'll be teaching some of the do's and don'ts when you're practicing violin. I got some requests from some of my students, and also some of the viewers on YouTube have sent me requests on some tips and techniques which will help them practice better. First of all, to start with, the posture when you are sitting down to play the violin, because in the Western style, when they stand up and they play, but for the South Indian style, or even for the North Indian violinists, they sit down on the floor with the laps, cross laps like this, and when you are sitting in this position, your back should be straight. I've seen many violinists who play with the bent back like this. That will develop back problems in the long run. So it's always advisable to have a straight back when you're playing violin. Second thing is your bow. So with the bow, there are quite a few aspects that you need to take care when you're practicing. First thing is the hold of the bow. I have already made another video you can find in this series, or I'll post a link in the bottom or in the comments. So first thing is, when you are holding the bow, your thumb has to go in first, and the remaining fingers will wrap around the stick like this. So this will give a firm grip on the bow. So you need to hold the bow like this, and also and one more thing is that the bow hair, this should be rosined. Like you need to apply with the rosin every time before you practice, and this shouldn't be touched with the hands, because that will take off the cover or the coating of the rosin coat, which comes by putting the rosin. And one more thing is the angle of the bow. So when you're playing on the strings, the angle the bow makes on each of the strings should be flat. This angle should be maintained, not like this or this. This only will let the whole surface of the bow fall on the strings when you're playing. So it should be like this. So that's the angle of the bow on the strings. So then next is the direction of the bow. It should be straight like that, and back. So that should be maintained. One more thing is the pressure you put on the strings. Usually it's very likely for the beginners to put more pressure towards this tip of the bow. So you might leave your hand to fall on the bow like this with the full weight on. You are most likely to be playing with this screeching sound. So you need to lift the bow up and just gently touch the strings with the bow, and as you move towards this end, you can apply more pressure with the hand. So that's one more thing. And next is the tension of the bow strings, like the bow head. When you are tightening or loosening this bow stick with the screw, don't over tighten this. It should be at the threshold level, so that the head doesn't touch the stick. If you tighten this too much, then the stick will start to become bent on the other direction, and that will damage the bow. So these are some of the techniques which I would suggest you to practice when you're playing or when you're practicing violin. This will help you to maintain a proper hold on the bow, and also proper pressure on the strings and direction of the bow. And also one more exercise you can try practicing, like this is an advanced exercise. Even in the Western music, they consider this as a quite challenging one to do. You can start practicing a slow bow for maybe 15 seconds or 20 seconds. You can time your practice. So start at this end and go all the way up to this end for those 20 seconds with the uniform speed without stopping anywhere. So if you practice that, you will get more control on the flow of the bow. Usually in advanced stages, we try practicing it for at least 60 seconds, 60 to 75 seconds, which will be very useful. Like you'll get total control on the bow. So at any part of the bow, you should be able to play slowly. So that's one more thing you can practice. And coming to the fingers. So when you are practicing with the fingers, you have to bend your hand like this and then place your fingers on the strings. And your hand, this part of the hand should be touching the bottom of the violin. So that will form a base reference point. So from here, with reference to this, we'll have our fingers placed. And the fingers should be placed, the position of the finger should be like this. The placement of the finger should be vertical to the string. Not like this, but with the finger bent in this way. So that it will point to the proper position. This will spread this finger across maybe 2 or 3 notes, which is not advisable. So this will help play proper notes. And also pressing the string should be gentle, not too much of pressure, and you shouldn't be just touching the string. It should be a proper press. So with these techniques, I hope you will be able to practice and play better. Just let me know. You can leave some feedback, or you can send me an email or a message like some of you have already done. And yeah, all the best. Thank you.